Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with Techout. Today we're going to be taking a look at a new Pi Beta on the Galaxy S9 Plus. This also applies to the Galaxy S9. The builds are about the same. There are different release times though. The S9 Plus build came out a little bit later than the S9 build, but it incorporates the same features. So these are leaked betas. These are not betas that you guys can install over OTA or just go find like the beta program. The beta program has not started yet. These builds are leaked and have to be sideloaded with ADB or installed from an SD card. And I know you guys said in my previous video that the screen was really hard to see, so I'm doing my best to correct that. Looking into the camera right now, I can see the screen perfectly fine. I can read all the text and everything like that. So if it's still hard to see, I'm sorry. There's not too much I can do about it. I've turned down the screen brightness to almost halfway. Like I said, it is visible for me. It was visible for me on my computer when I was editing the video. I've changed up the lighting a little bit to hopefully help with the white balance. And I'm holding the phone this time instead of laying it flat. So hopefully that will correct some of the glare issues that we were having in the previous video. So this is a new build. This is not a remake of the other video. So if you saw that one, this is new stuff in this one as well. So first things first, we do have some UI changes. They did correct the phone icon, or not corrected, it wasn't really broken, but they did update the phone icon. It has a little phone now instead of the dial pad looking dots. One other thing that has been fixed since the previous build that I've been running is the battery information in device care is now working. So we do have estimated battery life now working. It used to just say calculating usage and stuff like that. It wouldn't actually show a time or estimated battery life. The apps are now showing for the app usage. That wasn't working before, so you now get the notifications if an app is using a lot of energy. It wasn't doing that before in the previous builds, so that is now working. The biggest one is Samsung Pay is now working. I do have cards in Samsung Pay, so I'm not going to open it. But there was an issue before where when you got to the PIN setup screen, you couldn't enter a PIN. It was kind of like the screen was just frozen. You can now enter a PIN and set up Samsung Pay, and it is usable. So that is working. Everything else pretty much the same. Battery life is still pretty good. I haven't had any issues with battery life, surprisingly, even though this is technically like the third beta or the third leak of the builds. So that is pretty good. All the other icons are the same. They did correct a few issues with dark mode and stuff like that, where there were white backgrounds still with dark text or dark like squares and some of it. So they corrected that. I know dark mode is kind of hard to see on the camera, so I'm going to turn it back off. But they corrected that, so that works now. Notifications are working fine. Everything else is working fine. Iris scanner working fine. Fingerprint scanner is still working fine. So really, I haven't seen too many issues in the build. So that's pretty nice that it is running pretty smoothly. Hopefully it will be a pretty smooth release when it does come out to the public beta and a full final release. So this has been Colin with Techout on what is new with the Galaxy S9 Plus Pi build running Samsung Experience version 10. This is build ZRJ9. This is Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, have a great day.